What's up, everybody? Got a story that is crazy. It's like, you know, you hear these stories like, oh, somebody wants to tell you their dream, and you're just thinking, oh, yeah, whatever. You really have to listen to this dream, and I'm going to try to say it fast, accurate, and I want to make it accurate because of how accurate the dream was. This was such an experience. It was not a dream. Let's get started. I got arrested for something trivial. It was like, I thought, I was under the impression it was traffic, like not a license, something like that. And so we go down to the jail processing, and it was like, for some reason, it was like these cops and me, we were getting along. It was like we were all talking, we were all cool. I understand their business, and we're talking just similar to, you know, I kind of feel like I've been in a lot of the same work as the police. You know, I've worked with the police, so I, you know, absolutely have things to talk to them about. And I do vibe with them, a lot of them if they're cool. But, so this guy said, you know, instead of, we go out of processing and then we go straight down to this hole, and it's going down these stairs in the jail. And it's like real narrow. It gets down to this bottom where it's a hallway that's like this wide, you know, and it's like 6 or 8 of us, and you know, the rest are police and just me. And so we go in and we're all talking and everything, and then there was some question about what really I'd done, like with my past, and they were just kind of like, you know, basically, we don't believe you, you know what I mean? Like, we think there's more to you getting pulled over for this, you know, and I'm looking at the screen, and I had one charge, and it said on there, heroin possession. And I saw it, just like it reads on the police things and everything. The dream was so vivid. But, so anyway, I look at it and all that, and so they're looking, and I look back on the back, and there's a cop. He's sitting back there. He's got tats all over his face. He's got the skull, you know, a complete, like, maximum security prisoner type tattooed face. And he's sitting in the back like this, all behind the rest of them. And I'm thinking to myself, this dude's real as shit. And if I show him courage in this area, he recognizes real, he's gonna know. And so I looked at him and I told him, look, you know, like, you know, this was just a case, and I don't remember what it was. So he believed me, like I thought. And so they took me upstairs. We were getting video of rain, that we were vibing so much. The cops were like, put your hands down, put your hands down. And I put them down on the little braces on the thing, and then the judge comes on the arraignment TV. And what that meant was like we were talking and vibing. They were supposed to have me handcuffed, and that video would have come up, and the judge would have seen them not following protocol. And so, anyway, I get sent up to Gen Pop. I meet a couple of white boys. Everything's seeming cool. Like, one of them was really, really greasy. He had one eye. He was like this mechanic that was like had like 2 years worth of grease on him, you know. And then there was just like another white boy, you know, that was just kind of wiggerish. And then there was like a just straight up dirty white boy that just looked really scandalous. And I'm hanging with these dudes because they're white, and you know how it is. And so I'm doing my thing. End up going down to the chow hall, and we're in this massive pod. And so it's like, we go to this chow hall, and so the dude in front of me, this black dude, I'm like, hey, bro, which way is the chow hall? And I'm really wanting to know. And he's just like, okay, that drew attention to me then. And then you see what I'm saying? He's like, you gonna come up and ask me where the fucking chow hall is and all that shit and get in my face and everything. So anyway, I had to go up to dude later, you know what I'm saying? I was like, if, you know, I'm willing to take it wherever you want to take it. You know, if you got something you want to do, we're not going to prolong it. Let's fight, whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you want to try to fuck me or whatever, let's just get it done, you know? And he caught up on me, and he read me, and he saw the courage, and he backed down. And I kept having these experiences with this individual. And he just kept testing me. And it was frightening. Very, very frightening. The terror. And so there was other people, you know, in the pod. You'd hear these other white boys talking to some of the other black people on the black side. Like, get him off me, man. Just try to help me, man. Get him off me. You know, he's extorting folks, raping folks, shanking folks. So then I hear this little conversation one night. It was a bisexual prison. And it was like, we had pistols and couches in this prison. And it was very odd. Everything was decorated from like the 70s. Everything, it looked like it looked like some old Mississippi prison that had been there for like since like, you know, I don't know. Okay, and so we're all in there, and so we're on 420. Okay, I'm about to have to switch the video.